Chapter 8. We live in the Gory days. You and your friends breezed right past the officer at the front desk without so much as a look, heading for Detective Porter's desk. Hey, you can't go back there. We need to speak with the detective now. This is an emergency. I don't care if it was the journal. Stop. Still, he pushed away into the open, only to find his desk empty. Where is he? The officer's eyes flew to a nearby office. As you start in that direction, he hurries to block your path. Dr. Porter is an important meeting and is not interrupted. Now, if you don't mind, honestly, we do. Your life is on the line, so I'm not waiting. Don't like it? Arrest me. A moment of hesitation is all you need, and you slip past the officer to shove open the door to the office. I'm going to find an unexpected face sitting across from the detective. Hey, Jackson. What an unexpected surprise. What are you doing here? Detective Porter was just telling me about the trouble at the library today. Imagine my surprise when in walked the troublemakers themselves, and led by their new leader, no less. Troublemakers? You can't be serious. Yes, you got a nose delivered to them like a hot and ready pizza, and somehow they're the problem. Anything to keep us from focus on the literal murder you've been ignoring, huh? I can't ignore what exists. What doesn't exist? Are you kidding me? There's so much evidence. At the death of the parade, a lunatic stopped me to the parade crowd and killed people as they went. Bodies were dropping like flies. How do you explain that? Easy. They were performance artists who wanted to make the Terrorfest experience more interactive. There's no proof for that. There's as much proof of my explanation as there is of yours. You can't gaslight me with the nose. At this, Detective Porter adjusted in his seat, seemingly uncomfortable. What doesn't it now, Jesse? Doesn't it? Or what? Identity. We never found a body, and Mayor Jackson believes the story we got was less than credible. Not to put it nicely, what I said was that I think is a low-down, dirty lie. In fact, I find your every word to be suspicious. Your claims are nothing but the machinations of bored miscreants who want nothing more than to ruin everyone else's time at Terrorfest. Then what you call this? You rolled a picture of Zaire and held it out to the room. Her eyes settled on her child, bound and afraid. Mayor Jackson's eyes narrow. What is this? Some kind of threat? Yes, but not from me. Where'd you get this, Jesse? From the killer. They're using Beck's... Sorry, I don't know what the S means. Beck's... Reggie's phone. Various scarves and Lucky's hand gripping your arm is all that keeps you in check. How can we know this image is real? There are hundreds of sophisticated photo editing programs. Fake images like this can be created in minutes. Come on, this is your child we're talking about. Do you even care? Or are they only worth something to you when you're using them to tell your students how open-minded you are? Watch it, Jesse. This is the same mayor you're talking to. Show some respect. And pause as the words wash over you. Respect. Try throwing some for yourself first. You swore an oath to protect the people of the city, so you're spineless enough to go back on it. Every drop of blood spilled is on your hands. Lift that hand and tap your fingers as you count. Alana's, Destiny. You made your point. Dr. Shazamires. I said that's enough. But keep going, getting louder, whatever name you list, creeping closer to the detective until the desk is all that separates you. And eventually kill us, because I will not stop until they pay for what they've done. Them, and both of you. Mayor Jackson rises swiftly, towering over you and the rest of your group as her hands ball into fists at her sides. Listen to me very carefully. You may think you're untouchable because you're a good man, because your family has money, or simply because you're young. But rest assured, if you continue down this path, I will end you. Understood? Are you threatening me? It's not a threat, it's a fact. And now the officer will escort you out. She goes to the officer who followed you in front of the front desk. And about ceremony, he hurries you out of the office into the door of the precinct. As you and your friends walk away from the station, you're taking the groups of people streaming to and from the Terrorfest celebrations. What's wrong with people? Flocking here every fall to celebrate a murderer? But what? Something real is going on. The ones who can do anything about it won't. I can't believe they turned us away. Really? Because that went exactly how I thought it would. It's a classic horror movie logic. The authorities are weirdly unhelpful, skeptical, and all around useless, even when it seemingly goes all against common sense. As much as I love to chalk it up to a sin of the genre, life imitates art. The only bright spot is that they usually die gruesome. Come on, Nicole. We don't need that film theory 101 here. What we need is to go save Zaire fast. Hold on a second. What if the killer wants us to rush into saving him? You mean like a trap? Think about it. What killed him now? It's not like the killer is known far and wide for the restraint. See, my voice is messed up like this. I can do these deep voices. I say we hold off and text the number back after proof of life or something. Don't you think that's a little risky? What if the proof is more body parts? No more Jesse. To be honest, Dakota, the whole plan sounds like something the killer would say. There's a split second of silence as the tone shifts, the sense of half-accusation lingering. Then, what the hell is that supposed to mean? I'm just saying, messed up the killer was you to begin with. Oh, that she was right. Do you ever step in your obsession? You've been keeping from us. And a lie by omission is still a lie. I am not the only one who lied, and you know it. Jesse told me everything. If anything, you're the killer, Tyson. Enough. We can't turn on each other now. We're at a massive disadvantage right now. But if we let the killer break our bond and make us mistrust each other, we're letting them win. You are Lucky and Jesse Dakota. This is the same Dakota that backed your cover story when you lied and told Emily Jones you weren't single. Your partners went to school in Canada. Joe said you, Cameron, and I are celebrating our anniversary in Montreal this year. And Coda, when you got the flu and drew up all over Mr. Gear during physics, Lucky was the one who convinced us to face sick and camp out in your room for a week, slurping chicken noodle soup and watching reruns. I'd almost forgotten about that. Coda turns to look at Lucky when he wise. You did that for me. It's not like I could leave you alone that week. You'd have shame spiraled so deep, but we have found Stabby Joe Town was 5 years early. No matter how much we fuss and fight, we love each other. Right now, that's our biggest strength, and we can't afford to lose it. Not if we're gonna get Zaire back alive. How are we supposed to do anything when we don't have no idea what they are? We will in a second. Pull your phone and open the My Friend Finder app, zooming in on Zaire's location bubble. It looks like that's high school. I guess we're paying a visit to the old stopping gun. Let's go before by the time. You arrive at the high school to find the parking lot deserted. The teacher's gone after a long day prepping for the upcoming year. Let's hope that the side door lock is still broken. Lead your friends around to the side of the building, only to find the door popped open ever so slightly. Okay, that's a little creepy. I'm gonna hesitate. You reach for the door, only to pause, fear of taking you over. Fear for Zaire, but also fear for yourself. Of the pain you'll see if you never see them again. I can't look at anyone else. His other hand touches your shoulder. Why don't I go first? With a nod, you step aside, and Tyson nudges the door open with a creak. You wait an 8 count before slipping in after him. That sounds like a cat. The sounds is all encompassing. The back of the lights cast in hallways and long, eerie shadows. This is all the app will give when it comes to Zaire's location. I can't see anything besides that they're in the building. They're in or around the building. This is huge. Take forever to search the whole thing. Now we split up. I look upstairs with Coda. Lucky, Tyson, you guys check this floor, okay? The group nods reluctantly. You and Coda turn right and stop the stairs. Together you make your way down the hall, looking into the classrooms one by one. It's taking long. I don't want to give the killer any more time to do something to them. Honestly, if they were going to do, honestly, if they were going to, they probably already would have done it by now. I don't know if that's comforting or horrifying. Both. Definitely both. As he speaks, there's something odd about his voice, and when you look over, you find him bathed in dark shadows. There's a way Lucky was right about the killer being one of us. I mean, it couldn't be Coda, could it? The moment you glance at Coda, out of the corner of your eye, then as if reading your mind, Coda clears his throat. Hey, I know this is the best time, but I know the pictures of the border center of my room really bothers you. Yeah, you can say that. Coda reaches out to catch your arm, and the hurt in his eyes is enough to make you doubt your traitorous thoughts. You've been so standoffish with me since then, and I just want to say, I'm really sorry to find out like that. But it would kill me if you thought I had anything to do with what's been going on. Destiny's death has been taking control of me too, and I really don't want to lose you both. Coda, he gave his hand a squeeze, reveling in the warmth of the human connection. You never lose me. I'm right here, and I'm not going anywhere. You roll your head into the last classroom as on the main hallway. Empty, just like the others. Yeah, but the projector's on. Coda walks deep into the room and nudges at a computer screen. At once, the screen at the front comes alive, filled with the large text of an amateur movie title. Psychological torture. The origin of the alert of Stabby Chow. Is this another documentary? Not one I've ever seen. It looks like a student made it. Plus, there's a board on the teacher's desk with the same title, School Project. I guess so. What does it mean by alert? Coda turns to you with a grin, finger hovering above the mouse. Oh, what do we find out? You ready to get schooled? Oh, so student film on Savvy Joe, Detective Indian Legend. We're watching all of Savvy Joe. I don't like that he's smiling now. You nod, and as Coda touches the mouse, the film starts where it left off. Now playing is more like Ellen, Penjere, Prism, Yard, Tommy Dames. You creep slowly through the hidden tunnels beneath the prison. The candles along the walls dim and flickering as they burn ever closer to their ends. Please not yet. Hold out just a little longer. I have to find Campbell and bring him back. Tell him safety depends on it. As you merely beg for more time, you see a flicker of movement hesitating in the shadows up ahead. Take hold of the lantern from the wall and shine a light at the curved tunnel wall up ahead. Hello? Immediately your figure lunges at you. Said about sudden appearance. You know the lantern, but the flames only grow. Oh no. The rage of booze to stomp out the rising flames, but as the fire laps up the air and cold, you quickly realize there's no use. Instead, you rush to the end of the cave, plant both hands against a large rock, and push until the hallway is completely sealed off. Leave you alone in the dark. I need to get Campbell and get out of here. But you start to move forward again. A sudden scream pierces the dank air in the tunnels. Don't tell me he's got more victims down there. As the voice screams out again, you quicken your praise. Hold on, I'm coming. Your feet stumble in the dark, sending you to your hands and knees. Still, you creep forward, feeling your way along the pathways, and doubling back when the screams sound farther away. Before long, they stop completely, and everything is silent. Hello? I'm trying to find you, but it's dark. If you're able, please say something. The only answer is the faint dripping of water. The dripping's gotta be near water from a nearby outlet to the sewer. If I could just make it there, I can get in touch with the other groups and regroup. But as you decide, you start to make your way there, listen intently for the steady drip. That outlet's gotta be here somewhere. You crawl steadily forward, and finally your hand touches the moist ground. Yes. But a second later, your hand hits something much more solid. What the? Your hand shovels the wet object, feeling along until you recognize the texture of a fine wire suit, silk tie, and finally, a human face. You feel as the neck for a pulse, and quickly your hands become stuck with blood. Sir, say something if you can hear me. But as you jaws him, his head tips back farther than it should, and you realize the wound on his neck was the source of the dripping. Oh, Oh God. Your cries mingle with others. A woman this time. As you start to run in that direction, stumbling over rocks and clumps of loose dirt. Please, no. No! Kimball. You run around the corner and hear the splash of your foot finding something wet. Feel the slick of it as it robs you out of your attraction. Try not to think of where it came from. You answer for this, I promise. Suddenly, you pick up an eerie whistling sound and slow to a stop. Though you know you've heard it before, you can't place where, but you have a pretty good idea. It's me you want. I'm the one who locked you up, not these innocent people. So come out and face me and leave them alone. Voice echoes around you, but there's no sign of movement from either end of the tunnel. Then, you sacrifice yourself for them. That's what it took, but it won't come to that, because you're going to face me as an equal. To get returned to prison to wait the death sentence they will surely give you, and you will die with your dignity intact. Voice echoes through the tunnel, loud and strong, while the meat Stubby Joe's harsh laughter. Death is mind to dole out, not to receive. You move through the tunnels in the direction you assume the voice is coming from, and sure enough, your feet trip over more bodies, your heart sinks. Please stop this. Oh, but Tommy boy, I'm only just getting started. His words are punctured by the whistle and yet another scream. You thought you could stop me? You thought you could tame me? You slide down a steep section of the tunnel, and at the bottom, you see the silhouette of another body. You crouch to feel it, and a warmth radiates over your hand. This one's fresh. Must be getting close. There's no end except the one I deliver. There's nothing to fear but me. Another whistle, another scream. You come across bodies, 3 and 4, 5 stood on the others. But as the tune starts up again, something about it jogs your memory. Prison. The song I sing during bed check. The memory comes back to you. You wander in the halls at night, peer into cells and clicking away at your on your counter, mumbling under your breath. And dark eyes that would always be wide open to greet you, no matter how late you stared. Stared. He only does it right before he kills, like he wants me to know he's got another victim in his sights. It's like he's telling me I failed, I keeping him safe from him again. It's almost like stopping your chest as the realization washes over you. It's not almost like anything. He's taunting me. Suddenly, the eerie tune of the whistle fills the tunnel from all directions, and you're still waiting to hear the company scream. Where are you, Stubby Joe? But as the moment stretches, your anger turns to icy dread, as you feel the soft puff of air on the back of your neck. You rang. So that's what all that creepy whistle is about. It's a taunt to the guard who locked them up. One of the copycats used it as a notice to whoever's in the area that they're royalty screwed. When you get Zaire and get them out of here. That's how you get out of here. Agreed. But before either of you can reach the door, you hear familiar whistle echo down the hall outside. It's the killer. The sense of tune trails off, and you close your eyes. You land heavily in memory of the school's landscape. It sounds like a sound from the front of the school. And then we'll take the back stairs. Come on. The two of you creep back into the hallway, and then as you run quietly, you can over the back staircase. But as you're on the corner, you stop cold, coming face to face with a familiar mask. Going somewhere. Run. The killer lunges at the both of you, a knife blade glinted in her hand. You grabbed Coda and turned to run, dragging his half-frozen form down the darkened hallway. Oh my god. Coda, I'm gonna need you to keep it together here. Right, sorry. Killer storms after you, and as Coda heads for the stairs, you follow close behind, adrenaline pumping through your veins. Now get back here. The moment you reach the landing, you slam the fire doors closed. They lock just in time, leaving the killer no choice but to retreat. Now slow them down for a second, but they'll just go around. We need a plan. We're good-eyed. There's a janitor's closet at the far end of the hallway. Goes out in the darkened corridor, and is after the killer would need to take to reach you. Takes the little detour. We'll have to hurry if we don't make it there before they do with toast. Follow Coda down the main hallway, keeping your eyes peeled for trouble, and halfway down, he rips open a small worn door. There. He rushed forward and set to work on moving the ties that bind him, leaving Cody to hurry in after and close to bind him. Second ropes fall, Zaya whips out the gag and uncovers their eyes, their hands caressing your face in the dark. I'm so worried I'll never see you again. I missed a smile. Never. You hate to pick up the body, but we gotta get out of here. The killer could be coming through any minute. What kind of hightail? Did you think you can walk? Not fast enough. They roughed me up. My leg is hurting pretty bad. Goes down to where the gasping die, and your resolve settles. Get Zay out of here and meet back at the estate. I'm gonna round up the others and see if we can take the killer out for good. We got it. Wait a minute. Do you really think it's a good idea? What if the killer catches you alone? Or catches us and I get caught or killed? Maybe I should go it alone and give you two a fighting chance. That way the killer catches me. Pour the water fully out of Zaya's mouth. You cover it with your own, swallowing the sentiment as you part their lips. Gingerly, their tongue touches yours. Their every move full of trepidation, too afraid to rush for fear of never getting this moment again. Time stretches long and languid, like give you a moment of infinities before you break apart, your forehead pressing to theirs. No what ifs, no doom spiraling, and definitely no going off alone, because we've only just found each other in this way, and I'm not done with you yet. Not even close. You get me? Got it. Good. Fine, you go to clear this throat. I'll take good care of them, Jesse. Don't worry. Yup, Zaire up from their chair and take it, and with a quick look to make sure the coast is clear, Zaire and Coda about darkness. With them gone, your heart and your heart preparing for what has to come next. Ready or not, here I come. Make your way back to the halls, quietly checking classrooms where others as you go. I hope they haven't gotten too very far. Suddenly you hear the sound of heavy footsteps echo down the hall ahead of you. Jesse, it's time to come and play. Without a second thought, you duck into a nearby bathroom and look around frantically to a place to hide. Don't look so faint. Lock it, though know someone's in here for sure. She has to stay quiet and not attract any attention. As you coach yourself through the moment, the bathroom door creaks open. Heavy footfalls echo around the room, making it hard to pinpoint the location. Rookie mistake, Jesse. Now you're trapped and know where to go. The door to yourself flies open, bringing you face to face with the killer as they raise their knife. Screw, plus majorly screw. Gotcha. You open your hand, shoving past the killer, and now into your freedom. His blade comes down against it, slashing the palm open as you go. Dripping blood, you rush from the bathroom in panic. Can't take the killer on like this. I gotta find everyone else and regroup. How am I supposed to know it's the middle one? That's the wrong choice to fuck. Also, I like how it was plus screwed, plus majorly screwed. You drag yourself into a quiet clove, holding your breath as you listen. Jesse. The little creep past your hiding place over the side with your phone. Everyone alive. Alive but not. Well, I had a run-in with our friends, so lucky he had not split up. I went right on there. Jesse and I found him. Thank God. Oh, you guys. I sent them to that state and found a hunt for you too. Well, Tony and I heard someone following us, so we separated to cover our tracks. Wait, that means all of us are out here alone. I don't like this, you guys. Then let's call it. We'll regroup at the state and try again. Lucky Tyson, swim out at West Wing so we can meet up and go home together. Sorry, Dakota, keep heading home. We'll meet you there. Heard, Chief. On my way. You hear a sigh of relief as you push open the door to your house. As they are inside, her leg propped up on the couch. You're here. And so are you. You also joined them on the couch. Only to pause, taking in full sense of injuries. How did this happen? What do you remember? Not much. I was mapping out more of the tunnel routes when it sounded like someone was down there with me. I tried to run, but someone came up behind me and hit me on the back of the bed. When I woke up, I was tied to a chair and had a bag in my mouth in that closet. You didn't see anything? What about... Jesse, maybe we should give her a rest, huh? She nods as they hear it, and for the first time, you realize they're struggling to keep their eyes open. Somewhere in the distance, the bell tower chimes the late hour, and a wave of your own exhaustion settles over you. Right, sorry. Come on, Zaire. Let's get you to bed. You lead Zaire up to the stairs, to the guest bedroom, flicking on the lights, and waving away the cobwebs from the shoes. All yours. Get some sleep, and if you need anything, I don't know. You start to leave, but they drop your hand, stopping you short. Please don't go. I know I'm safe now. I just don't be alone in the dark anymore. Of course. They make their way to the bed, spin the covers, and hold them up for you to join them. Wordlessly, you settle in. Two of you silent in the darkness. Then, thank you for saving my life. The confession comes out as a whisper, and you shift in the bed to reach for her hand. I know you did the same for me. I've been such a great friend to everyone, but especially to me. I just try to think about what you would do if the roles were reversed. Well, you're right. How do I think if it meant rescuing you? Especially if it meant going through anything like tonight. I can't imagine what you've been through. Lyra slips closer, pulling you into their embrace until you can feel their heart pounding against you. I was scared for sure, but you're the worst of it. I just closed my eyes and thought of you. Pull back to look at them, and gingerly they reach out to touch your face. You touch warming you inside, and when you're inside and out, they trail their thumb down your temple and over your cheekbone before brushing it across your lips. And this whole thing has made me realize how precious life is, how quickly everything can change. And I said if I made it out of there, I wouldn't waste a single second not going after what I want. And what's that? Even before the words out of your mouth, you know the answer. You're speeding up anticipation of the word you know is coming. You. Throw the hand moves to your waist, rolling you onto your back and fitting the body to yours. Lips crossed together in a flurry of desperation and appreciation for being alive. It's not that kind of book, but we're sucker for It's not that kind of book, but we're sucker for romance, so enjoy. I was just about to say, isn't this the same book that with the first person, Alana, the very start, had as a love interest, and I had a chance to kiss her, moi, right? Didn't the game have that little pop up at the top that said, "It's not that kind of book"? So doing this bit right now, I was I thought you said it wasn't that kind of book game, and it just happened to pop it up again. It's not that kind of book, but we're suckers for romance, so enjoy. And it's not even a diamond choice. It's not even diamond, which is making me more suspicious because this is not that kind of book. And now it's the second time I said that, and it's giving me this scene without me putting diamonds. I'm kind of suspicious. Zaira's lips skimming your jawline before grazing the shell of your ear with a whisper. You gave me hope, and I couldn't have survived tonight without it. So when I say you saved my life, I mean it, Jesse. And I want to show you how grateful I am. Zaire, the end of your waist grazes the fabric of your bottoms before hesitating. Oh no, now it's talking about diamonds. So we survived in a close call by getting into Zaire for a boosting relationship and for your score. 30 times the kiss. The built-up tension of the past few days propels you forward, crashing your lips into theirs as they follows your lead. Their kiss strong, passionate. You reach for the hem of their shirt, pulling it up over their head and casting it aside. Tell me what you like. Gingerly, Zaire takes your hand in theirs and uses your fingers to draw around the visible boundaries of their chest. Up until a few years ago, I have said anything but here. And now, with palms out, they flatten your palms, allowing you to explore the expanse of their chest. Now I'm free to be me. Okay, so I'm guessing Zaire is FTM. Then, now I'm free to be me. You trace their face scars, reveling in the ways that his eyes droop pleasure before moving your hands around them to the space between their shoulder blades. That's really sensitive. Then how's this? You position Zaire under the front and sit between their legs, analyzing the planes of their bare back before making a move. Wait, huh? Never mind. You bend forward, hovering over them, and you blend with them to kiss their base of their neck. They shudder. That's good. That's good. This is the first time you see non-binary / trans person without a shirt on. So I was like, oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's a cool game. You ease your tongue out, dragging it down her spine, and Zaire presses their face into the mattress. Oh. That's more like it. Your turn. They flip over beneath you, bringing you face to face, and as they pull you in for a kiss, they slip their hands on your shirt, sliding it off with ease. You sigh and get that minute as they pull you closer, your bare skin flush with theirs, and they whisper in your ear. Tell me what drives you wild. Don't you think that's cheating? No, I think it's good communication. They let your head back, exposing your jaw, and setting your hips grinded against theirs. As they lap at your pulse point, they murmur against your skin. If I don't know you like something, or accidentally, stop. And just like that, they pull away, leaving you wanted and desperate. Come on, you know I wasn't that. I don't know anything until you tell me to it. I don't know anything until you tell it to me. So tell me, what do you want me to do to you? I'm having an office moment, like, you know, the show The Office. I'm just looking off into an invisible camera. As I tap that option, I just need to feel you. That I can do. I think when I record, you can see my taps. Push off your pants and underwear, and as you lay on your back, Sarah brings their lips back to your neck and reaches between you. Noises. At once, the muscles in your stomach start to tense, and your breaths become pleading pants. No, stop. Don't stop. Please don't stop. You feel Zaya's please spurt against your skin. I won't do anything you don't ask for, Jesse. Desperate for something to hold on to, you clamp down on their forearm. I love having your hands on me. With a free hand, you feel them at work to bite under slacks loose, and moments later, their pants and underwear join yours on the floor. Watch with Hayes' eyes as they reach down to their own legs, drawing a pussy's eye. But as good as this is, they got need your mouth too. What do you think? They stare at you expectantly, and as you try to find the words to form an answer, finally one rips free in the form of a moan. God, yes. You move in bed as you position yourself on your side before you lower yourself to the hips. The effect is immediate. Oh, Jesse. And you hear the moans, you hasten your pace, and as they speed up to match you, your release feels imminent. Tell me what you need, Jesse. What for your mouth? How's that for clear communication? Can you hear me now? Loud and clear. And in a minute, the rest of the house will too. Sarah turns their attention to you, and the feeling's warm and wet and wonderful. But they they ratchet their feeling up, sending shockwaves through you. Sarah. Yeah, your hips buck, and you feel yourself cutting apart at the seams. Yes. Sarah falls behind, the legs shaking with this sheer exertion as an effort, and then all at once, you're both still. Later, the two of you lie side by side, facing one another, your legs tangled together. That was incredible. Seriously, I can't believe we wasted so much time not doing that. Zed nudges your shoulder with theirs, and as you lock eyes, he says earnestness in your gaze. We'll have to wait. In response, she pressed your lips to theirs, swallowing the contented moan they release. More than was it? Enough to make up for the last time. Well, enough to make up for last time, after this is all over. I don't want to be judged or hook up. I want to go on dates. I want random calls just to hear your voice and fall asleep with each other on the phone. Sex was amazing, don't get me wrong, but I want more. You just glance over them to find them looking directly at you, unflinchingly. Is that too much? Jesse, clear communication isn't just for the bedroom. It's a life skill. To know where to get what you want is to ask for it, plain and simple. So Jesse, will you be my partner? Your heart races from anticipation and you press your lips inside yours and answer. I would love to. I thought it wasn't this type. Game! Hey, game! I thought this wasn't that kind of book. When you wake, it's hours later, and on the bed next to you is empty. It's there. You zip up your eyes, and as you try to orient yourself, you hear raised voices come from downstairs. Listen, I don't want to be right about this, but you can't deny that it's pretty suspicious. I told you, I was just trying to find say I was supposed to be good. What's going on? Quickly you dress and head downstairs to find Zaire, Lucky, and Tyson standing around in the living room to touch his eye. Guys, how was screaming about this helping? Let's come down and try to get some actual information. Guys, what's going on? As one, they turn to look at you. Their faces grim. Colt never showed up. And I was Lucky what they were doing when we split up to look for Zaire at the high school. I didn't want to, but they pushed it, so I agreed. Oh my god, Tyson. I told you that just died. It would be faster. And don't forget, you were alone when we split up too. Alright, guys, we need to focus on finding Gory. We can argue as much as we want once we know our friend is safe, but until then, we need to table this. Maybe that's why Tyson's so intent on wasting our time. Gory knows he did it. Come on. Enough. Look, I just put Coda's location and we'll go from there. But as you open the My Friend Finder app and zoom on Coda's location, his privacy is bubble floating just next to everyone else's. That's weird. It says he's here. What? I've been down here since we got back. Nobody's coming to or even knocked out the door. Well, he's gotta be here somewhere. Did anyone check outside? On my one, they all shake their heads, and you head for the front door. Your friend's not too far behind. But when you pull it open, Coda's lifeless body falls at your feet. Scream. That's not that kind of book. They will kill off your love interest.